Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess. Okay. So let me go ahead and this is good. All right, you all. I have some information for you. So you guys have been listening to information regarding cannabis warfare. So you know that individuals, they think that this 37 file thing is cute. What they don't know is that it's not. And of course, you guys already know that there's repercussions attached to all of this. Somebody decided to get slick. They didn't know that I was going to see something. They're putting on a message to somebody that they try to set up. Also, too, I am on LinkedIn. And because remember, I used to be in the cannabis industry. Like I said, I used to be the vice president of the Cannabis Legalization Board. And because everything's going left with BAMR, people I said were going to be contacting me and reaching out to me. So now one of the things here is Ease is getting set up. Their name is coming up in a bunch of drama. They want to like stake a name for themselves, and there's something going on twofold where people are wanting to try to get in because their cannabis is bammer, and then also too they want to keep supply, right? Then on the other end they want to get involved in this with how we can make new strains and different things like that. And then of course there are people that think that they're going to continue on playing in the cannabis industry, and then there are people who also don't know that individuals are watching what they're doing. So I saw something online too where somebody from Fire Station Cannabis passed away, Michigan. More cannabis deaths too. That was something that came up on my channel. People that passed away in the cannabis industry, they made it to my channel. My rest in peace report. So that's the thing that I wanted to say about that for cannabis industry, cannabis robberies, all of that, right? Some people are just joining us and finding out what's been happening. Now, on the other end of that, there's the reality that they have to address. Because also on top of that, somebody got messy and goofy from space playing. And now there are a bunch of plants that have never been classified on the planet growing across the United States of America. Right. Right, yeah. So now, yeah, and I have photos too. So now their hand is trying to hide that, and how cannabis got turned off, yeah, because they want to play with karmics in space that are unleashing themselves into society. Well, let them go forth. So, I feel like one of the things too is just be mindful. Somebody went to go play on my LinkedIn. I just wanted to show you this man. After I talked about this with the cannabis industry, playing with my channel and what's going on and what happened with what's that place called? It was a cannabis club that had closed down because somebody had gotten killed. Let me share my screens. I noticed that too. That my screen, I try to share it and then it's not sharing, and then I will press it again. So I wanted to say so, and then I've been clear about information so you guys can go on there, yes, and see what's going on. Okay. uh, Find information. Okay. So yeah, this dude, Mr. Pettingill, after talks to Peter Pettigrew, yeah, don't come around here like with those type of like energies, and then expect for your name not to get wrapped up into magic and mayhem. And that's, I guess that's what they want. They want clout. So here now he gets clout. Yeah, they're watching my channel. Yeah, the whites in cannabis industry. I don't think he wants to call the truth. I think he wants to keep playing. Yeah, yeah. Cannabis Sales Advisory Group, Milwaukee, and this is gonna come up again with what they just started playing in a few places. So the cannabis being deactivated, like we have a tool. Oh, this is gonna be great when she finds out about this with the computer. So now one of the things that I'm going to go ahead and show you on here is how something like our system can come to life and be crafted. Because once and for all, they have no idea that they can get set up cold. It's the fact that they themselves did not know that they were getting set up, right? He has to keep exposing himself because remember, he's going to end up getting put in a position where he doesn't know something. And that's how he's going to expose his hand, repeating stuff on my channel, playing. So let's say, for instance, you want to make your own IDE to execute our system and be able to talk to, the metals and carry binary sequences, binary 0 1 sequences, especially after the 0 0 1 0 0. They think that they have some plots and plan. I'm telling you, um, you know, I'll say this. I have people that watch my channel. They don't need to see me, going into certain states. I see what you're trying to do and what you're insinuating. It's just not going to work with me. Okay, so you have to just realize, like, all these little games that you guys are playing is why you're getting involved in cases and statements in glioblastoma. I don't think it's funny, right? So now you come to the realization that, oh, I'm allowing a specific spell to work on myself because I'm here playing, right? And the reality is I'm still getting clapped. There's no escaping that reality. This is why we're having certain conversations here. Get serious and stop playing with me. Because this is what we're talking about too, with them wanting to incite drama and chaos and expecting people not to involve themselves in self-defense, which is bringing up a bunch of stuff with civil rights cases. So this is one of the things that they're bringing out, this one and that one is coming out the shadows. That's fine, right? And let them get caught up because they've been the ones running pedophile networks on the internet. So what's happening here is we can do that with the protocol. They'll have to use this. They'll have to do that. They'll have to do that. They'll have to do this. You have to understand this. Everything that is on the internet, every single protocol, I just translated into Chem. That's it. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. In electrical language, there's 3 of them. It's Chem, it's Squaddle, and it's Swizzer. So, yeah. So if you wanted to run an IDE and do this, your IDE is going to get clapped out, period. All you would have to do is what we're going to end up doing when we get in circle is, what protocols do we want to build? What language do we want to translate, and and we all get together and set our declarations and we put it forth. In the IDE, we then can have a type of file, like a program language file. Have your own program language. How would the IDE can get locked by the company? Then that you can build your own IDE. You can use a text pad, and then you can add certain things in there where it will be able to identify the language and what you're putting out in commands and statements, and go beyond just what you can get in your text editor. Because you don't know, in this little basic text editor, we all have it on our computer. I don't know that the IDE is like $400-$500. That's a crazy hustle, and they're playing in it. Right now, you see Mexico, suavecito, suavecito. Yeah, somebody got set up cold. Yeah, and there's bullets. So now, when it's over, yeah, that's the time I fall in love again. Yeah, listen to what he's saying, because he likes being messy. So yeah, same thing, suavecito, suavecito. End of the story. Because you guys think this movie is Coco and Ancestors coming out because you want to reactivate Iran-Contra and wars in Nicaragua and stuff like that. Like, oh, bring out your family. And my family was this and that. Yeah, they were all karmics. Keep getting investigated. Yeah. So that's the new thing. Just pay attention to what they're doing. Remember, it's a silent war, right? They all know something. So I can take this IDE or this text pad, edit it, things like that. You guys don't know that this simple thing on our desktop, it can process Java and C++ as it is. So now you're talking about making it into packages and files, and you need to attach to servers and this and that. That can all be handled. This is what I'm talking about. Like, they don't understand how far this can go. Thank you. And then that Algonquin is something of its own. That's modules that can be in any language. That Algonquin is sickening. They got hit with this so badly. That's what I'm saying. You think that it's cute because I'm sitting here and you see me done up and this and that and running back and forth, and you think Daisy's adventures, and this is why people are getting caught up the way that they're getting caught up. You guys got Diddy put in jail and Jay-Z exposed. Yeah, look at Aaron with different doppelgangers clapped out. That's crazy in the white woman community right now. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, pay attention. There's other things that are happening here. It's not just the black community. Yeah, we're going to war too. They're going to war too. Right. So now with this computer, that's over. Everyone's tested it. They're not telling them how far in the computer they've gone to play, and also too about the chemical server. Because somebody saw my computer clicking, popping, and shaking because I put some of the binary reality here on my computer. That's why they're playing on my CPU and things like that, playing on my computer, trying to touch this and that to my computer. So, I'll just say this. You guys don't worry about the computer and what they're saying and the drama that they're starting because they got exposed globally. It just took one thing and they got exposed globally. They saw my hand globally, like, oh, okay, it's the specific right people that now, yeah. We went from 1 to 1,000. Yeah, it just goes from 0 to 100 constantly because they keep on playing. They think that this is some type of war. What are you talking about? Like, oh, she's reporting. Huh? Right. So now, let's end there. So, then compiled versus interpreted, it can go for days. Signed and unsigned, we can lock all of this. Yeah, you did. That's the problem. I had no idea that that's how that worked. Wow. They can redo any language, yeah. And just it's like we could take any language and then put something like over it, like, oh, these are like what this can do. Now we could take it a step further and open these type of portals in our code to bring down new functions and things like that. BCD format they can't do. Also, too, something that's gonna get started is they can't explain how you're playing with this black woman with magic. We're not playing like because they feel stupid because of what got started with people's kids that they got exposed that their consciousness is that low. So if you're looking for something like this supreme, why are you doing things that low? And then what are you saying about the source that you're going to? White supremacy has been exposed and dismantled. So there is no way that they can effectively play without showing their hand in this because they all know about it because they all help to play. One of the things that they can't talk about is this with Regulus. Yeah, and then Harry Potter, Regulus Black, his uncle. Or Sirius Black, there was Sirius and Regulus. Messiness. That well, I'll just say this. They have plots and plans to cause things all the time, but they already knew things were coming and they thought it was cute to put this and this and that here. Just really, don't dive too deep into that. There's other things going on. Keep your mind open and enjoy the journey. So that's all I'll say about that in terms of the rediscovery. So some of you guys get that gift, some people don't. Like, oh, I'm gonna read this again. It means something completely different. Now I see what you guys have been doing, right? War. Let's bring this up with the Saudis and playing with different satellites. Yeah, my birthday right there. Can't explain it. Yeah, but you can get hit. Yeah, there's 223 right there. That's confirmation for somebody. Yeah, the Komodo, the crocodile, or a certain serpent. So, yeah, all this, yeah, you guys are not understanding. And then you're talking about in the Bible, where these ones calling themselves a Jewish or whatever, playing with that Torah and this Hasidic Jew madness. They're not seeing Festival of Adar. It's during Leo season. Yeah, ooh. So something with this. There is a fight too in terms of when Adar is, because it's like something that's going to dispute when Jesus Christ was born and what his actual sign was. Right? Yeah, playing with different calendars. Yeah, spells. Playing with different zodiac spells. So when you're talking about Festival of Adar is August. That's There's a lot of stuff that's changing on the internet. A certain celebration, and they're talking about Esther. The Esther is a specific type of high priestess. It means it's funny because there's something in chemistry. My auntie Esther or Ethel. Oh, ethyl or ester is like alcohols or acids and things like that. Ethyl or ester. Yeah. So this is like one of the things that they're gonna have to come and talk about. Ester Acer. Ashira too. That's gonna come out as well. Yeah, Asher Razor Razor. Yeah. Ashira Asher Razor Razor. It's saying I'm a certain substance base. So, one of the things that's gonna end up coming out is that they don't know about some of these things. And that tarot is all throughout the Bible. And then tarot has something to do like that they can't really explain, that it's gonna have to come out too. So this is where you get them like playing with different people online and starting different levels of nonsense, and then taking other people's work, putting it with whites, and causing war on the internet. One of the things with this Regulus star, yeah, Heart of the Lion, Starla Regulus, and that we can go ahead and code this on the computer. That's why they're running back and forth now, like that they got caught. Because you guys even see Islam, the sign for Islam is the moon and the star. So one of the things that's going to come out is that we have the ability to do all of this. This is what they're chasing after and trying to get involved in all of this. Yeah, back again, editing my channel, editing my views. If people are not watching this, yeah, they're gonna have hell to pay. Yeah, this what these Israelis are playing games with and starting a bunch of nonsense with and playing with magic, thinking that you're not gonna get set up playing with me. Yeah, and now they think it's like a joke in a game to play with her, and then playing with her money, playing at her job, things like that, causing drama, causing wars, causing cases. Like, oh look, getting spiritual powers. Yeah, that's what it is, and that's why people are getting killed. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm just gonna amp it. This none. So even with this, they're not telling you that there's a language that you can command. That's where these Galileos and things like that, they're going to get caught. And why certain constellation systems have to be, they name it in a certain language. Why certain botanical systems, they put it in a certain language, but the language is not activated. That's their game on the planet. Oh, we will have this and have that. Wait, what? Oops. These languages are all deactivated because they saw what we did. And this is where you get that there's only three electrical languages. Right. So with C++, how is it getting activated? It's a goofy ass flower playing with like English. She's translating like nonsense. Her language is not even what she's using. She's using her specific geometric warfare, her electrochemistry warfare. This I can play it all day, and some people are just not finding out like, oh, she's a major astrologer online. That's why they were stalking her. That's the thing that's coming out like, oh, okay, and playing games, and this is where you get Mahaney, and then playing games, starting shit like, oh, it was written in the stars that this would happen to her. Don't worry, dude. Starting stuff. Look, we're here at the temple, and look, people are getting Jerusalem syndrome, and look at this place, and da 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 da. It's just a bunch of magic from space too that they're playing with, and has something to do with that Kaaba running backwards and some nonsense here. Now, one thing that's going to end up happening with that I'm going to talk about a little bit later is with Islam, the Islamic community. Right. One thing that I'm going to expose in the Islamic community is, remember, the Prophet. Now, he wants to play with cases, statements, charges, and documents. Fatima, she wants to play with cases, statements, charges, and documents. The other prophets, priestesses, they want to play with cases, statements, charges, and documents. Hafiza. So what's going to happen here is Islam, there's going to be a dissemination of information that has happened because of JQZ and JQS and what has happened in the community. The Saudis and everyone is going to have to stop all the wars. They're already talking about it because they know they can get hit. That's not something that you can play with. We've been looking for a sign. You got a sign. Look at what happened with my birthday with the satellites. You guys know what the Saudis, they're constantly playing with satellites. There's the space race that's coming up. This is the whole thing with the white supremacists, that how Russia came and infiltrated with Sputnik and this and that, and NASA and Hidden Colors. And the calicos in between that were doing math and things like that and playing games and playing in people's community. Because on the other hand, it has something to do with playing with high rulers and playing with ack and patty cake. That's another hand that was going over there. So, now what's going on here is you see this has to be talked about in front of the entire community. It's going to be something that ends up happening where all throughout the Islamic community, it's going to be on everyone's TV that look what has happened here. We are all getting together. No more Shia, no more Sunni. It's now Al Hugrif, aka a sacred organized warfare system. So we're all getting together. It doesn't really matter. It's what's honorable. Okay, well then you already know what you can get by. You're going against it. So now the funny thing is, it's great that I'm a black woman, right? Outside of their game and things like that, because they can't say that this is manipulated. Something had to happen here, right? Because of what you guys started in Palestine, playing games with Israel. That's so dishonorable. And you're taller than a lot of them, even with some of them that are not. You see, even in the difference in DNA. And this is how is not Iran, Iran and Turkey. They're going to get exposed because they're on par with Israel in terms of the debilitation because what they've done. Right. So, it's going to have to stop. And then they're going to have to say that the Kaaba has to stop spinning. Then it has to go the other way. New rotation. Islam's getting reset. Yeah. Period. Because at JQZ and what you guys did and making Jannah and playing. And this that came out with Fard Muhammad and aliens. And what are you guys doing? And sound technology, that's just too dishonorable for you to be sitting. And all the religions are getting reset. Now, look, Judaism in the Bible, there's going to be something that gets started. Because at the end of the day, it's the story of the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, you're not going to use our system here, to work white supremacy and foolishness, and then you want to work magic on us because we're the real ones. So, they won't even get there. I'm not even going to say that. Yeah, it's something that's going to end up coming out. No, with this thing that they've started, I'm not going to say too much. So, there's that reset that's going to get started in regards to this that has come out with the star system, and me going to these different like places and sister adventures. Benjamin Banneker, Harry Tubman, and how it's coming up again. And now what's going on in the community, they can't deny that, something's going on. So I would say don't get involved in their conversations and starting all this and starting all that. Our system is actually way more intelligent, right? So let them keep playing. Let them keep talking. They're waiting for me to put stuff on the computer so they can come and try to call chase in front of you. Because the classroom's on fire too. After talks of secret permissions and people getting certain things, other people not. Secret meetings and agendas to pull people into like different pedophile groups and hacker groups and things like that. Let me catch you coming around me. Yeah, wanting to like flex and stuff like that because their hand is coming up with small children. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that time is done. That's what I'm saying. Once you get involved in those type of things, you guys aren't paying attention to like it's like constants math. That's basically what you're fighting. When you start to get involved in those type of sequences and those patterns and those substance states, you're forever done for. You're clapped out. Period. It doesn't matter what you do. It's gonna take several rounds of rectification to get you up out of that. So they're trying to make it seem like something from space and oh come on and their hand got caught with people's kids going missing. So what have you been doing? But this is still happening though. Yeah, I can attach to her like radial velocity. It's where we're gonna attach for the tensor space. So for her centrifugal force, we're gonna have to tap into that, right? That's like a certain script. I can put that in Bash. I need at least like 5 computers. We'll run that and create an anchor down on planet Earth. Those are the 5 computers that are gonna run across the planet. Cool. Then what ends up happening is we attach to the centrifugal force. What does that look like? That's looking like I'm gonna be able to power some type of like spiral chemistry or electrochemistry that these you heard about these fishes and these animals playing games like that and starting wars in the hood. Also, too, somebody's gonna find out that wars have gotten started in Washington D.C. now that a certain high priest has come here to hear about dishonorable things in Washington D.C. Unfortunately, in the Black community. So there were a few flamingos that were playing with the color pink as well as the color purple type of energy. holographic realities. And somebody snuck into that pen in the middle of the night and they got clapped. It's like 24 of them. They were playing with magic. So, that's at the Smithsonian in DC. And then there's some type of warfare that was going on there with like the birth of a panda bear, something with like flashing it on OnlyFans, like, oh look, oop, because the color of spectrum. Oop. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Zuko Quasarena. Yeah, you've lost her way, baby. You are out of here. Yeah, that's her hand. Just getting involved in like tomfoolery and nonsense. So, radio velocity, yeah, we can attach to that. Hmm. Now, distance in light years. Great. This is where I'm going to give you guys a translation light year table. So this is where we take certain type of Fortran or whatever Python, NumPy type of equations, and then I show you this what you need to do, this order, this order, this order to get this type of force of physics for light years to create like different type of like conjunction effects where you don't have to have like hella different satellites like moving the signals downstream and things like that and playing with digital signal processing all the way, which can get intercepted. It's a force of physics that's sealed. This is how they went to go play in space, intercepting people's communication. Like when they're sending messages back and forth or mating. Or, okay, there's a war on planet Earth. Okay. My higher self is instructing me to do this with my physical body. Who got that message? Oh, because I'm eating this food on the planet? They went to go spy my physical body? The Civil War is going to come up tough with these holes in their hand, and they know because I saw it in virtual reality. I spice all of them. They know. So, Lady London, all of them. Now, let's keep on going. That's what we can do. Okay. We have a coding language for that. That's what they've been wanting to build. Like, so with quantization, you have to get a specific aspect. How do you know it's proper? I don't have to rely on this because I know it's not proper. I can just code down like the radio velocity in a specific indigenous language, translate that to English. Okay, well. And then here you go again. Oh, here, let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. With the Star of Regulus and my birthday being here, like, oh, there, I have a gift. Now, this is real Zodiac warfare. Now, where's Shantae Astro Queen? That's how she changed her name on YouTube. Everyone's talking about it. Oh, okay. Well, my priestess said auditions. Everyone watched that video. Some of you guys are going back in time watching my old videos. This type of person they went to go play with. Now I see why I haven't heard about her channel. Then they thought they were gonna write books and everything like that about all her readings. Just one of her readings is like 4 books, and playing. Talking about making Chernobyl 12-year-olds. This is how they're gonna get that. That's what they started with Aki and them, and Yo Gotti and them. So what's gonna end up happening here is we can take any of these, take it and convert it into its indigenous like relevance. I can take the light year distance from planet Earth, and then I can say, oh, boom, da 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 da. So for the existing companies, you guys want to attach to higher satellites or use different stars and things like that. And oh, look at that one over there, and look at its domain, and look what it's made out of, and we've mined chemicals from there, and da da da. You can do that. Now I can also too, if I really want to play and teach you guys something about chemistry, there's synthetic chemistry and then there's plant chemistry. Why? Where'd the synthetic come from? Hey, babies come from space. Woo. What? Yeah. That's why Drake thinks he's sick. Oh, space coke. You don't even know that you can get activated later. Daisy has to activate something. Yeah, woo, woo. And that's like the big war that's coming out now. And that's why there are people fell. Yeah, this stupidity. Playing. Somebody sitting there writing on old ass paper, scripting in some nonsensical ass broken Arabic, playing with warfare. So then we would get, this is where they're uploading me thousands of people to play games like, oh, what is she doing? What is this and what is that? This is how Asia got clapped out and hell of them died, and they're hella disgusting playing like that, sneaking into people's house, following me to the gym, causing a bunch of drama. Yeah, boom. Synthetic chemistry. Now I can go and play games in the periodic table. How can you start something like that? So let's say, for instance, I want to play with junctions. Okay, we anchor to the frequency, and then we put down the specific code that will allow us to use teleport force, another type of symbol factors to bring down a higher quantization force. Yeah, playing on my computer, stealing. This class in this book has 8 . It has 8 different sets. This is just one of them. They playing in my computer, printing this out, feeding it to kids. That's how people came here to my channel. What is this? It says it's in Canva. Yeah, playing. Melanie from Canva, all them playing because their name got blacklisted. Playing. So I set this all up. Now look at this. Okay, why are you showing people that ears is rare? What do you mean that the numbers don't stop at centillion? What are you talking about? Oh, what is Goggleplex? He's a karmic. They're playing with the false serpent and a false flower. It's they fell off and they're like, oh, we can try to use their mental energy, empower this, empower that. Because the Komodos can no longer play with sex servers and play with OnlyFans, and we can't use the porno sites as chemical servers and electrochemistry with people sitting in front of the computer. So this is how they went to go play. Ears is rare. After centillion, the biggest number, it's ears is rare. It means like I don't end, I go into a infinity to a certain like extent. Meaning like you can run zero through ears is rare here. After that, I jump into Grizz rare, which they're talking about working numbers in different reality states. So this is for other mechanics. You're not playing, you're only playing where is rare if you want to get to a certain place in space. This is what they need, this type of math. Because as you're writing the math, it's actualized. So I can say 999 and then I could put this or this and IRZ 999 and then I have 999 ears is rare. Then I put it into different like mathematical equations and then boom, I have a specific type of force of physics in a quantized state. So I can just project it to that satellite or that asteroid or that star. This is what they want to go play with these different white pedophile groups that they what about this coding language and that coding language? Hey, bro, stop playing with me. That find anybody is gonna start a war. Don't start anything. Do not start anything. I'm telling you right now, like I said last night, Matt Haney and his cousins, I'm really telling you right now, stop playing with me. Because you're on fentanyl and they're playing with magic in space. I need you to listen to my voice. For your like highest good, stop playing with me. This is how they went to go play these karmics. Their yoni gets clapped out. They go down from Irzazwir to in here, aka I'm in a number sequence to reduce. What do you mean negative numbers? So I thought the number sequence will then be negative goggleplex or negative centillion. It's in yours is rare. I eat this entire number sequence going backwards and then I eat its substance space. These are like the things that they do to like take bad plants off of planets or get rid of whole entire races of people. Yeah, my number sequence, ears is weird. Nah. Woo. So that's how that magic is working. Yeah, it's a strong ass magic that they used to open up our eyes like that in our psychic channel like that. It's beyond ears is rare. Wow. Some of these comics don't even know that I brought this down here. This is what these white people are trying to hide. I brought all this out here. Reaction symbols for teleport force. So let's say, for instance, I want to increase the light years. I would put this, multiply it by this, or go ahead and use something like this and then start putting exponents and things like that. Here you go, 8888. Yeah, playing like that, starting shit like that, causing wars. You're gonna have to deal with me, period. It's because we don't have to face her. Because everyone's gonna have to face her. This is karma. Karma. Good, you're gonna have to face me and my people. Yeah. Walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. Isn't it so crazy after La Comisi? Now look, good. At least you get to say that. Now look, you're lit. After all the work you started, good. That's what you get. That's at least what you get after starting all that. Them and their group. Reduction to a force. Okay, so this is like modulation, like as you're coming back down to the planet, reducing force, smoother landings. They know they're playing. How do you translate these into math? Nothing that I put out is black magic. Nothing. She's playing with mathematics. Okay, yeah. Then we started playing with everyone's farming community. Like, okay, it's yeah, that's just what it is. So a door closes on either end. This is like a closing up paramagnetism and valence. So we can do some type of like a reaction equation here, or something to find mass or something like that. Then remember, it's going to a quantized state. So here, boom. That's what I'm saying. Asia's not playing here. They know what it is. They saw it in virtual reality with that yokai in that anime that they want to go play. And a black woman that drives yokai, we're getting exposed. White people have sex in their family. Wow, good. At least we have an excuse. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one done got real close. Okay, yeah. Oh, so we really got caught. Yeah, having sex in your family and playing with me. Wow. Early love, more love, and extra love on sale now. January 2025. What type of warfare is this? I can actually even make perfume, one for men and females. No, it's gonna be luxury products. I'm not. Why are you guys think bigger? Early love, more love, and extra love for men. Yeah. Models? Yeah. Somebody ran it up with contracts and modeling deals in my inbox. What it is it? Yeah. Somebody else hit me up talking about, do you want $3,000 to come shoot something about crypto? Yeah, because he wants to make deals. Oh, you guys have sex in your family? Hell no. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Baby, you better believe it. Wars are getting started here. Yeah, early love, more love, extra love. What do you guys want to do? There's several ways for me to make an economy here. This can go all day. And people telling their personal stories. Ooh, subscribe. Videos, a testimonial evidence. Ooh, crypto for stories. Ooh, yeah, make America great again. Donald, now he wants this hat. Yeah, something really happened, clicked in Donald's consciousness. Okay, I'm too old to be playing like this. Yeah, yeah, something clicked in his mind. Okay, you're gonna see it different in the media. I'm telling you, you're gonna see Donald Trump and you're gonna know what it is. It's my channel. Actually, okay. Yeah, home decor, candles. Yeah, I like that. So, I mean, let's keep going. Okay. And then feeding it to small kids and things like that, and starting shit like that. Like, oh, let's make a calculation. You know, how many kids will we need if we want to effectively like do this? If we want to effectively like start this, right? And causing drama like that. So I mean, it's just really simple. Yeah, so simple. Stay out of my fucking computer and out my documents. Yeah, that's why they're racing to go start a bunch of drama and getting set up. And turn that off. Yeah, one of these stars too, it's not in Regulus, it's in Virgo. Your whole farm will stop. Queen Air, there's gonna be something in yeah, yes, it might it's we're trying to see who's gonna carry it for air, the new air on the planet where it's like a certain type of um constellation, a star. We can go ahead and latch onto that. It will help us run this GIS grid. And then in certain areas, like you upload yourself and then it puts something over you as you're like walking in the grid, so it blocks all this type of negativity. Like Vaughn said, yeah, because recover from that. We'll talk war in a minute. I can't even talk about that because somebody has to get exposed. But long story short, aspect of warfare, chemical warfare. They're popping pills, so they can become shooters. They have songs about it. They're doing that because they're off perkies. And they think that that's real warfare. Because some of you guys got the might and the strength to play like that because you're on drugs. So now what's happening here is motherfuckers have gone to see, oh, okay, well, we can get set up further, right? So now they have a new system where they put a DNA sequence on you. That's not even possible. Let's see how quick. Let's see how quick it stops. Especially with the black community in Spanish America, and what we're talking about with their farms and their kids and shit like that. It's people that are getting on pequite, getting on meth and different chemicals. That's the war in the cartel that they're trying to hide. How they start destroyed Mexico playing with drugs. So now, one of the things that's really prevalent and obvious here is that we have a new way we can do these different things. Yeah, I put you on that. I put you on that server. I'm telling you, you guys don't even know, right? We've been put your body on the market. That's over. So now, you just have to be careful getting yourself into those type of predicaments where that's just the only option you actually have. So, there's another one. Restoring land. This one for the Amazon, it's three different constellations together and the new plants and everything growing. Ooh. Yeah, there's a high priestess listening. And then these hoes going to go run to go find like whom you see, like, I'll get initiated. And they don't seem spiritual. Yeah. Yeah. And trying to hide this and stuff like that to try to get information. Oh, there's no way to call chase with this. Oh, what was the name of that again? It completely got wiped from my memory. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Who did that? Yeah. That's what happens if you're not high priestess and you're trying to play like that. You get hit psychically. Ooh. I'm just gonna let you keep on finding out. You're just gonna keep on having to know. So, anyways, you all, that's what I have for you. Just be careful. Yeah, in a few days, this can just get stopped. Let's see who steps in.